Guys, welcome. My name is Grizzly and welcome back to my channel. We are live here today, guys, with the season finale. It is match day 10. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the lineup, guys. We have on slot number 1 is team D2K Ultra with 8-bit Bully, Baggy, Simple and Frank. In slot number 3 we have a couple of members from team D&D here with Pro Noob and Charit. On slot number 4, guys, is team GSPD with Zen, Hottie and Shinchan being able to make it in today. In slot number 5 is team YOLO with Skyper, Broccoli and Diva. In slot number 6, we have Team Alter Ego with Phantom, Abram and Doom in today, not being able to get the 4th player in. In slot number 8 is Team Cancer with Dominic, Dokra and Toxic. In slot number 12 are the league leaders and the front runners to pick up the number 1 position in the league standings as Team Voldemort's Army. Team Mafia here on spot number 13. We have Team Scar with Poison, AJ and Rampage on 14. Team AGT on 15. Team Orc on 16. Team Holy with just 2 players in today on 17. And Team Assam Elites on spot number 18. Let's go ahead and take a look at this playing path, guys. It looks like we have a plane path that's flying south over the top of Ruins, Gatka, Pochinki. Georgiopol fans are going to be very happy with this. Teams who like to jump Rozok and School as well. And the plane is going to be flying over Ferry Pier. And teams that want to jump Primorsk and Military Base have those options too. Let's get a quick update on the teams and see where they have jumped. It looks like we have Team Holy that has gone to 70. Alter Ego today with a slightly different strategy, jumping South George, it looks like, as Team GSPD here at Georgiopol Crates, along with Team D&D and Team Orc, who's also in South George. Here at Rozok we have Team AGT, and here over at School it looks like we have the front runners of this league in Team Voldemort's Army as well as Team D2K Ultra landing on the same building. So this is going to be an intense first fight between the teams that are in the front running for that number 1 position in the table, as both teams scamper here to get their guns early. It looks like Simple has been able to pick up a Mini 14 and seems to be aware that Voldemort's Army is just across the courtyard on the other school building. Popo with a knock on Baggy as Rover making that push in. Simple getting a knock on Rover. Frank here for backup. Simple getting yet another knock. And D2K Ultra picking up 3 knocks on Team Voldemort's Army. It is just down to Volt, as it looks like Frank was knocked by Volt, and D2K Ultra down to their 4th player, who is 8-bit Bully, unfortunately not in the same spot as them. And this could have really been something here, as D2K Ultra deciding to push Voldemort's Army early on, getting 3 knocks. But Rover there to save the day with that pistol. And Frank, I think, was trying to get Simple up, and Volt with an extremely well-timed push. And D2K Ultra now left crippled and bleeding, unfortunately, unless 8-bit Bully can make his way in, and it looks like he is going to be doing that in a buggy, as it looks like Simple may just bleed out here, as 8-bit Bully has arrived in this building. He has managed to pick up a Scar L. He's going to try and get that revive on Simple, as he gets a knock on Popo. Unfortunately, Simple bleeding out there, as Rover making a jump straight in front of Bully. Rover is 1 HP here, and he probably would not want to get into a fight at this point of time against Bully, who looks pretty good on HP. But Rover trying to prioritize that res on his fellow teammate, as they pick up a kill, and it's down to Bully, and Bully is trying to inflict as much damage as he can on Team Voldemort's army, who are now down to 3 players. Well, in fact, they're down to just 2 players. Zalim Babu also not being able to get revived, and it's Rover and Popo who are equally low on health here. Looks like the stream has just fortunately, they have managed to get that squad wipe on Team D2K Ultra. Well played to Team Voldemort's army here. They've lost 2 players. It's down to Popo and Rover alone. But it was a good effort from Team D2K Ultra. Understandable why they chose to push Team Voldemort's army early, as Voldemort's army with a predictable jump at school almost every other game. And it looks like Team D2K Ultra have made an early exit here in this match day 10. Let's head over now to the crates, where it looks like Team GSPD were able to pick up that squad wipe on Team DND. They bring up the team kill count to 2, and Alter Ego today trying a different ploy for the first time in D2K Customs. We're on match day 10, guys, and in 9 match days, these guys have consistently jumped at Giorgio Pole containers, and here they are today at North George, maybe just trying to ensure a high finish for themselves, as this D2K Customs Season 1 comes to an end after match day 10 tonight. Let's head over now to Team Scar, who look like they have jumped at military base. Team Scar, only 3 players today, unfortunately. Poison, AJ and Rampage. But they have a relatively safe drop with no one touching them near military base. The only team near them looks like it's Team Mafia, who are right on the edge of the island. An interesting choice here. Team Cancer here with Dokra and Tomnik, it looks like, at Novo Ripnoya. Also a very soft drop with no teams near them. Team YOLO here at Milta. Let's go ahead and take a look at these guys. Team YOLO today with a slightly different lineup. Diva, Broccoli and Skyfer.
जब वोल्टी ने उसको नॉक किया था ना, बस 8-बिट बुली जब बच गया था, वो तब से स्ट्रीम बंद है.
Here we have Team AGT and Rozok are not too far away from Team Voldemort's army, who are in school. Team Orc here, guys, in South Giorgio Pole, also not yet coming up against any teams. They have a team kill count of 0, but they seem to have done okay on loot, with all of them with level 2 armor, vests and bags. So they should be getting ready for a big finish today. Here we have some shots against Team AGT. It looks like it's possible that they might have spotted Team Voldemort's army, but they're just a little bit too far away, so I don't think so. Looks like a bit of friendly punches from AMS on BB. Maybe he just wants some loot. So the circle looks like it's going to be ending on the main island, guys, with a school, Pochinki, shelter farm, Yasnaya, all possible options for the final zone as the teams now decide to push in slowly after having looted possibly to the best extent they could have. We've seen a lot of teams today deciding to do safe drops in the hope, I'm sure, of finishing high up in the table. We see even Team Alter Ego
मैंने
here.
ऑल चैट पे कितनी गाली दिया था ना। अभी जैसे मैंने अभी तुमको थोड़ी
Team Alter Ego, who we saw consistently dropping at Giorgio Pole containers, today going to North George for a change. It'll be interesting to see if they come up against Team GSPD as they exit this area while heading into the new zone. Team ORC here look like they're making their way into the zone after having looted up at South George, heading towards Gatka now, it looks like. Let's head over now to the chat, guys. We have 6 people watching. Thanks so much, guys. 9 people watching, in fact. Thanks so much for being on the chat. Swaraj Lunare, first message from me. Hashtag Team Volt Army. Thanks so much for being in the chat. Atul Satpute, end of the season. Fire it up, guys. Voldemort Army. Thanks so much, Atul, for being in the chat as well. Zalim, first message from expected. Lag. Swaraj Lunari has consistently been showing up on this stream, guys. Thanks so much, Swaraj, for being here. Kari Gujju, hey buddy, hey Gujju, thanks so much for being on the stream, bro. Zalim Clan, lol, Atul Satpute, screen freeze, yes bro, unfortunate timing with that screen freeze. Assam Tanu, I am stream sniper, lol. Not Steam, it is stream. Scar DX. Thanks so much, guys. We have 12 people still watching in the on the stream. Thanks so much for being on the stream, guys. Looks like Team Cancer have come up against a fight against Team YOLO here at the near the bridge from Novorepnoya. It looks like Diva has been knocked and she is down. She is getting revived, however, as we speak. But Tomnik here has already made the push, and I think he is aware of the position. As Tomnik pushing from behind and getting a double knock on Broccoli and Diva. So Team YOLO now in a very tough position. It looks like they might be down to just their last player, who is Skyfer, and he is not exactly nearby. Well, he's in the next settlement, and he has just witnessed this. This is a 1v2 between Skyfer and Team Cancer. Team Cancer only with Dokra and Dominic today. Picking up 2 kills and then enjoying that loot that Broccoli and Diva had worked so hard to getting together. As well, we head over now to the Georgiopol area where, as we had predicted earlier, Alter Ego has come up against a fight with the Team GSPD, and it is at the famous Georgiopol squad house. Team GSPD look like they have just set up camp there for the time being. Shinchan was knocked, but he is revived and he is up and he should be able to get healed as well. This is an interesting 3v3 as Alter Ego here setting themselves up on this ridge, and with the wall of smokes making their way in slowly but surely, and as both teams begin exchanging nades. Neither team picking up a knock. at Phantom here, picking up a knock on GSPD Zen with that well-timed nade and a follow-up nade as well to do some more damage as Doom picks up a second knock on Team GSPD as Hottie goes down with that M4 spray. It is down to just Shinchan and he has to make a choice between reviving and holding this position as Abram and Doom here make that push in. And Team Alter Ego secure that squad wipe against Team GSPD. Well played to Team Alter Ego for picking up those 3 kills. They bring up their team kill count now to 3. Team Holy here with Batsy and Sapicha having a relatively safe and uneventful match so far. Jumping 70 it looks like. Let's head over now to Team AGT who are still haven't come up against any action yet. A different lineup today for them. They had Shahi, AMS, RJJ and BB in their lineup today. And Popo appears to have has definitely taken notice of Team AGT who are across from them at Rozok. Voldemort's army moving from school to school apartments after that fight with Team D2K Ultra. They're down to 2 players here, but they have eliminated Team D2K Ultra, who was probably their only threat in this league table on match day 10. So they should be able to play the rest of the game out fairly comfortably and ensuring just a high finish, as that might just do it for them in this tournament, guys. But well played to Team Voldemort's army. We've seen them pull off good performance after good performance on consecutive match days now, winning 3 chicken dinners back to back on 7, 8, 9 match days. They're a little bit outnumbered today, but it'll be good to see how well they are able to adapt to the situation and change the odds towards them to finish higher up. They're down to 2 players. They have a team kill count of 4 as the zone now moves in as predicted towards Yasnaya, School, Rozok, Mansion, Shelter, all options. As Team Orc here in a car, all 4 of Team Orc members are still alive, and not too far away from them appears to be Skyfer from Team YOLO, the last member from Team YOLO. Skyfer gets away safe for now as Team Orc look for players. Let's head over now to Team Scar, who we saw jumping at the military base, and they appear to have made their way over to the main island now. They are just picking up a little bit more loot before they get set for that final zone. And Team Assam Elite's not far away from them. In fact, how close are these guys? I think they're safe for now. Team Assam Elites with 3 of the players, Intre, Luit, Kiot, Kripal and Tanu. They all appear to be intently looking at someone. I'm not quite sure who or what has got their attention as of now. Let's head over now to Team Orc, who look like they're making their way over to the school apartments. And they have stopped at the school apartments here. Remember, guys, the same settlement that Voldemort's army had rotated to, as Popo and Rover in that far building. Orc Vishy with the most advanced position and most likely to pick up those footsteps before anyone else from his team. Popo and Rover here on this staircase. And it looks like Titan has made that push into the building where Rover is. And picking up a knock on Popo, but Rover with that good cover fire, getting a knock on Titan. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to push without his teammates, because if he had just one player with him, this could have spelled trouble for Team Voldemort's army, who have retreated to a more defensive position. Here in this room, as Rover picks up a knock, but Orc Logan getting in and making that final finish on Voldemort's army. So for the first time in a long time, guys, it looks like Team Voldemort's army have been eliminated and not securing a high finish on match day 10, albeit they were depleted after that first fight against Team D2K Ultra, and subsequently coming up against Team Orc here. Well played to Team Orc, although it has to be said Rover put up a good fight as Popo got knocked by Titan, but Rover with that good cover fire almost getting Popo up as well, but unfortunately Orc timed that push pretty well and didn't give Team Voldemort's army much time to recover from that previous engagement. They managed to pick up a squad wipe, bringing up the team kill count to 2. Let's go take a look at the other teams. I hope we haven't lost any more action. Just confirming from the eliminated teams. Yes, I don't think we have. Let's go and find Alter Ego, who we last saw pushing into the zone. They look like they were close enough to AGT. And we were hoping that they might pick up a fight, but it looks like AGT have rotated all the way north, still not made their way into that play zone. As we have Team Cancer, Skyfer, Team Assam Elite, Sky and Mafia all closing in dangerously. And Team AGT here looks like they have gotten into an engagement against Team Holy. It looks like they are definitely stronger in numbers, as Holy is only with 2 players today, unfortunately. AGT with all 4 players. I think they have realized that Team Holy is holed up in this little settlement over here. Well, actually, they're just driving past Team AGT in a UAZ. But looks like they might be able to get away without taking any damage. Let's head over now, guys, to Team ORC, where it looks like Alter Ego have come up against a fight with ORC, and Alter Ego picking up 2 knocks and a follow-up nade to get a finish on Logan. So Team Orc now find themselves down 2 players as those nades continuing to do damage, and is down to As I Love as Doom makes that push from the left. But Team Alter Ego able to pick up the squad wipe on Team Orc, and without any time for recovery, here come Team AGT, who also has stopped at the same settlement. Phantom picking up a knock on BB, Phantom picking up another knock on AMS, as Team Alter Ego pulling off back-to-back squad wipes in a span of less than 30 seconds. Team Alter Ego now bringing up the team kill count to 11 between Abram, Phantom and Doom. Phantom picking up 6 kills so far, Doom with 4 kills, and Abram pitching in with 1 kill as well. So well played to Team Alter Ego and also to Team Orc and Team AGT, who were unfortunate victims there. Will today be Alter Ego's day, guys? Will they be able to pick up a chicken dinner on match day 10? As they look pretty strong here with 11 team kills already, and eliminating a lot of strong teams. Zalim Gaming, I am Zalim Leader. Best of luck, Zalim boys. Thanks so much, Zalim Gaming, for being in the chat and for watching this stream. Voldemort's army have been playing unbelievably well in custom so far, from what we have witnessed. D2K Simple, I'm sorry D2K, we couldn't make it. Well tried, Simple. I have to say that was a good fight you had with Team Voldemort's army early on in this match day at school. But GG's, guys. GG's to Team D2K Ultra, and well tried. Zalim Gaming, it's okay, bro. It's a game. D2K Simple. Oh, here we have a stream freeze again. We'll be back in just under 10 seconds, guys. Zalim Gaming, nice commentary, bro. Thanks so much, Zalim Gaming. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for being in the chat. Simple Sir, big fan, says Dagger OP. Yes, I am also a big fan of Simple. Pranay, Ade, giveaway de dena, bro. Swaraj, go. Sure, bro. Definitely, we will have giveaways. I will think about it for season 2 of D2K Customs. Thanks for that suggestion. Crooks Gaming Esports, spam GG guys, OP boys, Team Cancer. Frank says hashtag Team Cancer. Team Cancer here still just coming out of shelter here, making a late entry into the zone. We might have to head back, guys. We'll come back to the chats in a bit. Here we have Team Ska have made their way into the zone in a position that they might be pretty happy with for now, as Team Cancer who are approaching the zone in what looks like 2 vehicles. Dokra in that 3-wheeler and Tomnik on this buggy. Skyfer looks like he's up ahead of them, as Tomnik here just stopping as if he sensed a player here. He might actually be under the impression that someone inside the cabin, but Skyfer's a fair bit away. I'm guessing Skyfer is in fact proning in this grass. Yes, he is. Probably not wanting to pick up a fight at this moment. We still have 7 teams left in the game and 16 players still alive in this server, guys. And Skyfer has spotted D2K Tomnik, who has propped himself up precariously on this rock over here. I don't think he's aware that Skyfer is on this side, as Skyfer managing to get a knock on Tomnik with that M416 as he single tapped that away. But he should probably still remain under cover, as Dokra was giving cover fire and takes a few shots with that M416 on Skyfer, but Skyfer managing to get away in that buggy for now. So good ploy from Skyfer, just using that knock to his own advantage. He knew that they will be distracted enough for him to get away. Guys, I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to is a fight between Team Alter Ego and Team Scar, and it looks like we might get what we were hoping for, as Alter Ego Abram with that K9 shot. Will he get a knock on Team Scar? As Abram getting a headshot on AJ, as a Rampage with return fire, and Abram gets a knock. Scar Poison just prioritizing that res on AJ, in fact they are down to 2 players now, and it looks like they are getting third partied by Team Assam Elites from behind. So this is really unfortunate for Team Alter Ego, who look like they are just down to Phantom, who's trying to stay hidden in the smokes. It was just bad timing for Team Alter Ego, because within seconds of picking up a fight with Team Scar, they got third partied from behind by Assam Elites. Assam Elites even picking up and stealing a couple of kills from Team Scar, as they now try to throw nades into the smokes, trying to get a knock on Phantom. And here we have Toxic, who looks like he is just driving past Team Scar, and they are definitely going to try and take shots on him. And Tomnik here getting away without getting a knock so far. As it looks like Mafia has been knocked by a member. Team Cancer has been. Tomnik has been knocked by a member of Team Mafia. Phantom here taking on this fight against Assam Elites. It's a 1v3. He did some damage and even managed to get a knock on Tanu as he sends in a follow-up nade and getting a finish on Tanu and getting a knock on Luit Kiot. I'm not sure if he is aware that there is still another player left, because sometimes that can be pretty deceiving and it makes you think that you have got a squad wipe. But in fact, there is another player from Assam Elite still alive. It's Kripal, and he might just decide to go over to get a revive, but he in fact is in the middle of his own fight against Team Holy as he gets a knock on Sapicha without even getting up off the ground, as Phantom here looks like he might get pushed by Team Scar as Poison, Rampage and AJ with those angry shots getting a flank on him. Phantom being very conservative with those peaks, and he has to be. It's understandable as Poison making this angle tighter for him. Poison now flanking all the way to the left. He has seen Phantom just in time. He's extremely low on HP here. Team Scar making their life very difficult for him as Scar Rampage picks up an angle that worked for them, and they managed to get a kill on Team Alter Ego. It looks like it's down to 3 teams here. It's Team Scar, Team Assam Elites and Team Cancer. Team Cancer and Assam Elites with just 1 player in. So Scar definitely looking like the favorites for today, guys, as Scar AJ picking up another kill, and it's now down to just Dokra versus Team Scar. Team Scar definitely aware now that it's a 3v1 because there's just 4 players left, and Dokra here, let's take a look at what his tactic is going to be, as I'm sure Team Scar is not going to waste much time trying to find the final player of this game. Let me know in the chat section, guys, who's going to be able to pick up the chicken dinner on match day 10. Will Dokra be able to pull off a clutch here? We've seen him do some amazing things before as well in season 1 of Customs, as he probably spotting a couple of players from Team Scar. Getting a knock on AJ. And managing to get the finish as well. So it's down to Rampage and Poison. And Rampage being able to pick up that kill on Team Cancer's Dokra. Team Scar picking up their chicken dinner today. And that was match day 10. What a game. That's what match day 10 looked like, guys. Team Scar being able to pick up, I think, what was their first chicken dinner of D2K Customs on match day 10. It was a good final zone. They had a tough fight with Team Alter Ego, and Phantom, unfortunately, being outnumbered in the end. He did the best he could, but Team Scar using their numbers to good advantage as they flanked from both sides, giving Phantom very little room, making life very uncomfortable for him there. Poison picking up a kill, AJ with a kill, and Rampage picking up 3 kills. They have a total team kill count of 5 and pick up that chicken dinner. In spot number 2, guys, is Team Cancer with only 2 players today in the room. It was Tomnik and Dokra. A good performance by Dokra up until the very end, even managing to pick up a kill against Team Scar when it was down to a 1v3 final zone. But well played to Team Cancer. Tomnik picking up 2 kills, Dokra with 3 kills. They find themselves on spot number 2 with a total team kill count of 5. In spot number 3, guys, is Team Assam Elites with Tanu, Kripal and Luit Kiot picking up a total team kill count of 2. The biggest highlight for them, I have to say, is the timing of that engagement, and when they chose to get involved with Team Alter Ego is when Alter Ego was down 2 players in the midst of a fight with Team Scar. So they came out definitely on top there with Tanu and with Kripal in fact picking up a couple of kills. They secure a 3rd place finish and pick up some useful placement points. So well played to Team Assam Elites. And spot number 4, guys, is Team Holy, finishing again in the top 5. We saw them finishing top 5 yesterday as well on Matchday 9. So you have to say that Team Holy has definitely upped their game from when they started in D2K Customs. Not being able to bring in all 4 players from their registered lineup today, but still managing to finish 4th on Matchday 10. Not picking up any kills, however, but well played to Batsy and Saficha. Team Alter Ego finds themselves on 5th position on match day 10, managing to pick up a total team kill count of 12, with Phantom picking up 7 kills today, and Doom with 4, and Abram with that 1 kill, I think, which was that Kar 98 headshot on one of the team members of Scar. For the first time, guys, we saw Team Alter Ego jump to a spot that was not dodgeable crates. I guess it was a decision that they made, keeping in mind that this was the last match day and that they wanted to pick up as many points as they could. So well played to them. They didn't really have much competition or much of a fight in North Georgia Pole, and unfortunately in that final zone getting sandwiched between Team Assam Elites and Team Scar. But well played either way, and Phantom with 7 kills might just be our MVP of match day 10. Match day 10. In spot number 6 is Team YOLO, with Broccoli, Diva and Skyfer not being able to pick up any kills. We saw Skyfer playing well and surviving till that very end here, managing to pick up a few placement points, finishing on 6th. So well played to Team YOLO. In spot number 7, guys, is Team Mafia, with Logan, Ghost, Spider and Sparta not being able to pick up any team kills, and we just unfortunately couldn't catch the action on how they exited today's match day, but well played nonetheless to Team Mafia for finishing 7th. On spot number 8, guys, is Team AGT, with AMS, RJJ, BB and Shahi also not being able to pick up any kills, but well played for finishing 8th and picking up those placement points. On spot number 9 is Team Orc, with Logan, As I Love, Vishy and Titan managing to pick up a total team kill count of 2. Well played to Team Orc for finishing 9th. They would definitely want more placement points, being the last match day, guys, but we'll have to wait and see how Team Orc finally feature on the season standings. Well played to Team Orc. In slot number 10, a team that was starting to look invincible given the match days that we witnessed and the performances that we saw from them, but today coming up against D2K Ultra very early, managing to get a squad wipe on them, albeit with the loss of a couple of players, which really forced them to go into the rest of the game with a man disadvantage, and finally coming up against a strong team in Team Orc, who managed to get a squad wipe on them and still managing to pick up about 4 team kills. So well played to Team Voldemort's army. On slot number 11 is Team GSPD, who managed to pick up a total team kill count of 2, with Zen picking up a couple of kills. On slot number 11, guys, is Team D2K Ultra. We saw them with that early drop and coming up against Voldemort's army. Probably a plan that they had in mind, considering that it was the final match day and looking at the points gap between them and Team Voldemort's army. A plan that I think was a good one, but unfortunately Voldemort's army just coming out on top. I think it was Volt who was the last player left, pushing Frank as he was trying to get a revive on Simple with just a pistol, and managing to pick up the 3rd knock as Bully tried to come to the rescue, but finally unfortunately weren't really able to save Simple or pick up a squad wipe on Team Voldemort's army. But well played to Team D2K Ultra. Well, that brings us to the end of match day 10, and this is officially the end of D2K Custom Season 1. Just like always, I will be back with the results video, guys, in about 30 minutes from now. So look forward to that. In this final results day video, I will be displaying the final season standings, and we will also be announcing the winners of D2K Customs Season 1. So look forward to that. We'll be back in about half an hour. Thanks so much for watching, guys.